Welcome to CSS Animations. So I've created a div box class here, just the only thing in my HTML, and then I've created a box class in my CSS and a little padding on the body, right? 50, 50, background color red. Pretty standard, this is what you get, right? We want to make it change its properties over time, right? So if you go to W3 Schools, learn CSS here on the left, and then you scroll down here on this left panel to CSS3 and look at CSS3 animations. You'll find all the information you want on animations, right? And they introduced this thing called keyframes. So keyframes will determine a property at a certain time, right? So let's get into that. So what time do I determine, right? So if we look at this animation-name and animation-duration, this tells us two things. It tells us which keyframes to tie to, right? Example, example, and how long we want that keyframe to occur. So from is at 0 seconds, so it's red at 0 seconds, and at 4 seconds it's yellow, right? So if we save that, go over to our page, and then watch it turn from red to yellow. Pretty cool, right? Now, if I wanted to say another property called border-radius, and I'm going to say 0% here, and at the very end, border-radius, and 50%. And now if I refresh my page, you can see that it becomes a circle, right? Pretty cool, nifty. We can also make it move margin-left 0 pixels, and then margin-left 100 pixels. And now it moves to the left. Pretty cool, right? And if we wanted to, we could actually just combine these two to be animation and the duration on the same line, right? And then if we refresh, it'll do the same exact thing. So now, if we add in a iteration counter, we can just put infinite here, and it will run multiple times, right? And it'll run forever, right? It'll just keep on going, right? Same thing, same thing. Pretty cool. And then if I wanted to, I could say like only 2 iterations or 3 iterations, right? So you can do this on multiple things, right? The awesome part, if you want to get even more defined, is instead of doing from and to, you can actually do 0% and 100%, and then you could change the properties in between. So you could say at 50%, I want this to be black, and my border radius to be 0 still, but I want to move it in a negative direction. So now if I refresh, it moves black backwards to 100 and then forward. And that's pretty much CSS animation. That's simple. Just take your properties, put them into your keyframes, connect them together, and determine your length. And that's it.